We are logging into 25 Live to create an event, and we want that event to show up on the web calendar. So I'm going to show you how to add different calendars and just generally create an event. We like this right here, 25 Live mobile view. If you're able to sign in with that view, that's great, but I've been getting this error message, so I'll show you how to get to it after you sign in. All right, so we'll sign in here. 25live.collegenet.com/UAA is our address, and this site looks pretty messy like this, so I'm suggesting that you click right here for 25 Live Mobile. It'll clean up a lot of the extra stuff, and it takes you through a one-page way to create events rather than having to edit a bunch of pages. So right here, create an event. You use these buttons here if you're searching for things, but we are interested in creating events, so we're right here. We're going to go ahead right here and put in event name. I'm going to call this test, and then we're going to go through and delete it later. That will be another thing that you can do. You can add extra characters here if the publishing name is different from the name that you're putting in. And as a reminder, don't add classes to the calendar this way. Not a good idea. So event type right here, you can choose what you would like. There used to be a nice other category down here at the bottom, but it's not showing anymore, so pick something that works. We'll call it a meeting. Organization is typically going to be Kodiak College. You can see we have other places in there. I think there's like, if you want to put another organization in, I think we have student government. KOC student government. So you can search for other organizations if you want to. I'm just going to put in Kodiak College. You have to put a number of people in. I'm sorry for the jumping here. So let's put 0. And then a brief description. You'll notice that that also has a red asterisk, so it is required. And we're going to put this is a test event. And maybe we'll use good spelling and grammar there too. Okay, so now we get to event date and time. You can put the start date and time in. If it begins an event and ends on the same day, or if it's reoccurring, this is the area where you would take care of that. If you have a setup time, you click this, and then how much setup time you require before the event and how much takedown time you require after the event. You put that in there. Okay, so we've got an event that does not repeat. It happens on Monday, January 29th. If the event repeated, it would show you all of the occurrences here. Now location. All of Kodiak College locations start with KOC, and then they have the other designation of BBB or CC. So we'll just pick a room. One thing you do need to watch out for is the capacity will tell you have an error if your capacity number of estimated attendees outnumbers the room capacity. So something to keep in mind. All right, so we've got our location in here. The important part here is where the resources are, where you add a calendar. So we want to put it on the website, let's say. So calendar feed for the web, that's the one that puts it on the front page of the website. And you'll notice over here, the room is a blue square and the resource is a pyramid. So we want the pyramid to show up. If you need other if you need this on other calendars, like facilities use calendar, that would be great. If you're putting in academic dates and deadlines, put that in. In that case, you wouldn't probably have a room associated. And then you could also use upcoming events. So you can add as many resources as you want, and those pull through to the calendars. You can attach a file if you like. Other information, I generally skip that part. So here for the scheduler, if you have a room, then Bobby is always the scheduler because the room requests need to go through her. You are the requester. It should have your name here automatically. If there's more than one person responsible, you should put another person in there. I'm going to put Nancy in as a secondary contact, but you don't have to. You need to put Bobby as the scheduler if you're scheduling a room, and then your name as the requester should automatically fill there. We just skip categories, don't put any categories in, any extra notes that you need to put in for 25 Live, and then you save, and you are done.